How are y'all doing? I was trying to open the live like 5 minutes early, but technology is never my friend. But I got the new TikTok light. So we praying that it's gonna be bright enough, okay? So I need to tilt this a little bit, just a little bit, maybe. So do I really need more light? Or is that all right? It's not. I feel like I need a light from the side like I did last time. I thought this light would have been enough. Hold on. We got 3 bars on this. Good morning. I'm going to show y'all my setup though real quick. I may need to bring another light before we start. We're going to be doing sun cells, and I'm going to teach you guys. I'm like getting over a cold. I'm going to teach you guys how to do beginner sun salutations. But here, can y'all see this? So this is my very dirty mirror, whatever. If you got kids, you understand. This is my setup. I got this microphone, and then I have y'all on like an adjustable tripod for your phone, and then I put that TikTok light right on top. So I'm trying to condense my now my cold is turning into a cough, but I'm trying to condense my what is this called? Not my supplies, maybe. So it's not so bulky. My equipment, that's the word I'm thinking of. So let me take y'all over here so we can sign in, and we're gonna get things going, okay? Okay. As Bear would say, okay. Welcome to the side of the yoga you don't see. It is 6 a.m. If you are just tuning into this live or watching the live later, just skip a few minutes in because I always like to just let people join the live first. We're going to be working on a beginner sun cell. I want to do more talking videos. I might have to get eventually a mic. I was looking at like a clip mic. I really like this mic because nobody got it out there. And this microphone was a gift. I will keep saying that forever. I'm so appreciative of this microphone. We're going to go on to Epidemic Sound so we can hook up our music. And I apologize. I have a cold. Kind of getting over it. It's like, are we getting through it, or is it getting over on us? So that's kind of where I'm at with this cold. Good morning. All right, we're going to get our yoga playlist queued up. I wish there was a way to shuffle it. Like, what the heck? You paying for this subscription for Epidemic Sound, but you can't shuffle. You have to play it all the way through. So let's start the third song in, and hopefully it's not super loud. So we're going to learn the beginner sun salves. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the sun salutation. And if the sun salutation is difficult for you, this is a way that you can modify in my classes, or if you ever go to a studio. And if the teacher is like, no, you can't do it that way, then that's not the class for you. If they're not going to offer modifications, that's not a space for you. I have taught in so many studios and spaces where the instructor is like, you have to do the class the way that I'm teaching it. Otherwise, this isn't the class for you. You need to leave. And so that's why it's been my goal to make wellness accessible and affordable for people. This class is free, but it is a pay what you can class. So if you did enjoy this class, or if you do, I do have, I believe in my description, or you can even go to like my about page of ways you can support this channel. So we just got a new light, so I'm going to try that out. I may need to add a second light like how I've been doing, but this one's like wireless. So yeah, it's connected to my phone. I clip it to my phone now. I did a review, so I finally posted a YouTube video for my craft stuff I've been working on about reviewing the viral TikTok light. So this is the TikTok light. I think I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab my second light and try to fight through all the toys so I can set that up for you guys. So give me 30 seconds. Get situated on your mat. Grab some water if you need it. I'll be right back. I have all these things. Set this up. Because I'm just thinking, is this good enough? Can I get a thumbs up if this is good enough? Otherwise, should we, I'm trying not to have like a whole lot of supplies here. We'll see if I can turn this, I can't even see the this is as far bright as I can go. Okay. That is as bright as I can go. Maybe that'll make a difference. I'm still trying to keep it like a good mood. I'm gonna get a second light. Alright, I feel like if it was later in the day, like earlier morning, or not earlier, this is very early, but I feel like if it was 7, 8 when the sun was actually coming out, I wouldn't need the second light. This is my craft light and it kind of looks like a ring light, so I'm going to do it so you guys can see from the side here. I'm going to plug this in. But I do kind of want a warm light. Does this make it warmer? Ooh, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Does that look better? We might be fine with that. Hi everybody, welcome. Okay. Can I get a thumbs up if this is good lighting or if I should plug in my second light? Because this is the second light going on. Alright, second light. And you can turn it to like an orange light. Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, so moving forward, this is probably what we're going to do. Good morning. Is this going to be completely in the shot? Possibly. Let me do a little booty shot. If we're going to be doing, I feel like I'm going to hit the wall if I do all that. So I'm going to scoot this. I might have to face, I don't know. I'm going to modify too then, because I'm running out of space. Check out my Smurf socks. They go all the way up. But we're going to get settled here. Alright. Welcome to yoga. If you are just now tuning in, skip like 7 minutes in and we'll be here for the class. This is the actual class. So, like I was saying earlier, this is a pay what you can class. This class is free, but if you want to support my studio and what I do with these free offerings, my Venmo and all that stuff is in the description here. So if you guys are new, I'm Ashley. I am a yoga therapist and I've been teaching, it will be 9 years teaching yoga. So I've been teaching yoga since I was 19. And if you haven't been following my journey, I opened the youngest Black-owned yoga studio at 22 years old. All of that's on my page. In the pandemic and all that stuff happened, so we're here. But I still want to offer content for you guys. Yeah, and I'm still going in the community doing things, so you can support what I'm doing in the Milwaukee community by donating to this channel. Grab your coffee. I'm not a typical teacher. I know you probably hear that a lot though, but I'm not a typical teacher. I'm always going to offer modifications and progressions for you guys. So let's get to an easy seat. And I'm heavy on props. So yeah, I've taken a few classes. I've been around the block a few times where teachers have offered props and teachers have said you have to do it this specific way. And they've been formerly educated, well-rounded teachers still saying you got to do it a certain way. But we have to remember everybody's body is different. So what I'm doing is going to look different from what you're doing. I have a sore glute. We did a really heavy PT, heavy legs, so my glutes are sore. So, you know, everybody's body is going to feel different. And I want it to feel like you're actually talking with a friend that is a guide, not just a guide. I want it to feel relatable. So just start by centering yourself and taking a few deep breaths. Trying to drink this coffee while it's still hot. You can drink your water, coffee, whatever you got, tea. The yoga here, I like morning yoga more so than I guess evening yoga. If I'm going to do evening yoga, I want to take the class. But if I'm teaching, I like to teach in the morning so then I can get my day started, I can feel energized, and I can be in the right mindset. Clearing the mind before it even gets cluttered. So we're focusing on the here and now. I'm sitting in this beautiful body. Remind yourself that you are beautiful. I'm sitting in this beautiful body. And I'm just wondering, what am I going to manifest today? I've been really trying to be optimistic with what will unfold in my day, especially living in the tundra of the Midwest. So, yeah, maybe you can relate. I have the Midwest blues. Before this gets demonetized, it's not even monetized, but you know what I'm saying. I'm speaking in code. What can I be optimistic about today through this cold weather? What could unfold? Maybe I make a new friendship. Maybe I try a new restaurant or a new food. I do something for myself today. This could be the one thing that you choose to do for yourself. And if I didn't say earlier, I'm getting over a cold, and I did an update in my YouTube video, like the latest video I posted like a day or so ago. This cold is like, what the heck? So maybe it's like ASMR in the microphone. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. Drop your chin down towards your chest, stretching the back of your neck. Let's take an inhale, pull your right ear to the right shoulder, pull it back. Big circle. Work through the cracks. It's not going to feel nice maybe the first few times, but allow your body to soften and to loosen up a bit. There is a lot of tension that we carry in our necks, okay? We're sitting a lot. We're reading from a screen, or if you like to read books, we're always looking down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Reverse. Left ear, left shoulder. Pull it back. Catch the vibe. I'm sorry, man. This cold is like, ugh. Maybe I'm getting over the hump of it. That was probably gross in the microphone. But I'm human. 2 more. All right. Shoulder shrugs. Pull your shoulders up. Pull your shoulders down. Pull your shoulders up. Pull your shoulders down. If anything can be a dance, why not make it a dance, okay? The dance to the bathroom. The dance in yoga. The dance to the fridge to get your favorite snack. Pull them into rolls. Forward, up, back, and down. Go forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, and down. One more time. Up, back, and down. Reach the hands behind you. And let's find the wrists or your elbows. This. And we're pulling the shoulders back so it may look like this. Elbows. Activating the elbows, pinching the shoulder blades together. Sure. We got modifications. Today, we're going to be working on our sun sow. So let's, I think little people are up. You may see Bear. All right, let's prepare for a forward fold. So if you need to loosen your ankles, it's uncomfortable to stack them, you can kind of separate them. We're going to take a deep breath, lean it forward. And I'm always an encourager of rocking. So if you need to rock a little bit, go ahead. That feels good. Your forward fold may look different from my forward fold. Take one more inhale. Sit up. Release. Couple lateral leans here. Bring those arms down to your sides. And I'm going to just turn it ever so slightly here. Because I'm probably going to have to go from this angle. So the hands, fingertips, I call it tenting. So just the fingertips are on the mat. And lean. And lean. And lean. And let your ear drop. All right, we're gonna start to add arms. Here we go. Lean it to the right. Left arm reaches overhead. Hold. Open your chest. So turn the chest forward. The arm is over your head. The shoulder is pulling back so it's not in your face. Pull that shoulder back. You can keep your gaze forward or you can turn your gaze towards the ceiling. It's always more challenging when you switch your gaze towards the ceiling. If you need grounding, you can always keep your gaze towards the floor. All right, we're gonna wave it here. Sit up, wave it back. Sit up, wave it back. For 2. Last time. Exhale. All right, center. Slide it out. Shh. Give that side body a break. Kind of lean into it. Lean into it. We're going to prepare for the other side, all right? Lean to the left. Right arm reaches overhead. I'm going to have to take this weekend and find some more yoga and yet again create yoga playlists now on Epidemic Sound, so it's not the same playlist, because I think this is the 3rd week of us doing class. I want to switch it up for y'all, especially if it won't let me shuffle, which is really weird. Maybe I should put that in as a request, because if y'all haven't heard of Epidemic Sound, it's more than Spotify. Spotify, I pay $11, and there's plenty of yoga playlists on there for when I'm teaching in-person classes. But Epidemic Sound is $17, okay? You should at least be able to shuffle. From our easy seat, sweep it around for tabletop. And my socks have grip on them, but I usually take my socks off anyway when we start to get into floor work. Tabletop here. Where am I put this? Just so it's not on the floor. Begin to sway your hips in your tabletop. So I'm going to try to angle myself here. Sway it. Sway it. You can let your head drop. And as they say in SpongeBob, bring it around town. All right? Sit on the heels. This is where everything starts to crack and wake up, okay? Move those shoulders. All right, reverse. Meet me back in tabletop 5 cat and cows. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. round. Arch. 3, 4. Last time. All right, let's get into our beginner's flow. We're going to practice that a few times, and then I'll show you the standard kind of flow that they usually do at studio. So for the beginner's flow, sun sound, let's slowly make our way up to standing just so we can warm in an upward salute. So it'll all start the same, but the kneeling stuff is a little different. From this tabletop, we're going to walk the hands forward to a kneeling plank. So you see how my hips have shifted from the knees, and now they need to support themselves. You need to engage your glutes and your core to help hold yourself up now that the joints are not stacked. That's important. Curl the toes. Come to a high plank. From kneeling to high plank. Cool, right? And let's shift the hips back for a down dog. I always like to warm in down dog anyway, and then we'll make our way up to standing. So from this down dog, drop the heels down. Hopefully you can see that. Heels down. Tippy toes. Heels down. Still in that down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tippy toes. Heels down. Stretch the hamstrings. We're going to be doing a lot of legs, so you know. All right, now let's wave it. From this down dog, ripple, plank. Shoulders are over the wrists. Push back, down dog. Plank. Down dog. Last time. Down dog. Let's walk or step it forward. That's kind of the same thing. I meant to say hop, or you can step it forward. So we're going to be kind of like in a little bug here. Cross those arms, reach all the way up. Uttita Tadasana. So you're at the top of your mat here. Open those arms out to the sides. You're going to do a little swan dive down to the floor. If that's uncomfortable, pause at your thighs or reach down towards the floor. Soft bend in your knees. Halfway lift. We're going to look forward. L shape with the body. Back down. So we're going to do it again. I'm going to show you from the side. You're going to come into a squat so you can sit forward. Reach all the way up. Upward salute. Pelvis is forward so you can give yourself a nice frontal or dorsal stretch. Open out to the sides and protect your back on the way down. Belly is coming onto the thighs for that fold. Halfway lift. The legs straighten. Back down. Let's do 2 more. Cross. Stay with breath. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Halfway lift. Last time. Squat. Inhale. Inhale. Halfway lift. Back down. See? Now let's get into our beginner's flow. We're going to step back. Plank. Hips up for down dog. Ripple forward, plank down to your knees. Tap your toes, push back into a child's pose. Our child's pose may look a little different here. Child's pose, we may look like this. More so like a puppy if that's uncomfortable to bring your bottom towards the heels. This is fine. Child's pose, we may be all the way back. Okie dokie. So this beginner sun sal is a kneeling flow. So for people who have sore knees, you can always add extra cushion because that's where we're going to stay for the most part here. From this child's pose, let's ripple the spine forward to a kneeling plank. Add a little chaturanga. So remember, chaturanga is like a push-up. You're going to squeeze those elbows in. Turn the elbows forward. Elbows come to your sides. You don't have to come all the way down. Press up for your up dog or mini cobra, wherever you're at. So Lengthen the dorsal. Maybe the gaze is upward, or you can keep it straight forward. Hips lift, push back into your child's pose. That's all it is to it. Flowing more naturally here. Body ripples forward. Kneeling plank. Add your chaturanga. Squeeze those elbows. Press up dog, or you can rise up just halfway for a mini cobra. Bring it back down halfway. Up, hips up, back into your child's pose. 2 more. Ripple forward. Kneeling plank, add your chaturanga. Up dog or mini cobra. Float. Stay on those knees. Child's. From the side, last time. Kneeling plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or mini cobra. Back down. Bottom up. Toes together. Child's pose. Rest. Turning this into a shoulder stretch. You can bring your hands to prayer. There's 2 variations. So prayer, forehead is down. The prayer hands are going to lift right above the head. Guide your thumbs to the neck here. You can walk or army walk those elbows forward. Second variation, which sometimes I prefer, is just laying the hands. You can cross them on opposite shoulders. Take 1 more inhale. Float those hands down. Now let's try the full out irregular sun cell here. Bring your body forward to a kneeling plank. Curl those toes. High plank, hips up for down dog. Hopefully those legs are warm. This is where we're going to take it up a notch. The left leg sweeps forward. 3-legged dog. So maybe, or it's towards the sky or it's pointing towards the wall. Step through the hands. Oh, this is a high lunge. Bring it all the way up. Step the right foot forward. Or top of the mat. Inhale, reach those hands up to prayer. Down to heart center. So just 2 times, because this was really more so focusing on the beginner sun cell today. So the full out version we'll do for the left side and then for the right side. Reach those arms up. Swan dive it down. Halfway lift. Inhale. Back down. Hands to the mat. You can walk or hop it back to your plank. See? From plank, hips up for down dog. This is the same flow we did, but off of our knees. Body ripples forward. Plank or kneeling plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or mini cobra. Then we're going to curl the toes. Back to your down dog. We're going to do the right leg. Right leg sweeps up. 3-legged dog. Step it through the hands. Bring it to a high lunge. Left foot steps forward. Top of the mat. So we can feel that lunge for the left side. This will be the last time through. Arms reach up. Swan dive it down. Halfway lift. Straighten the legs. Float down. Hands to the earth. Step back or hop back. Plank. Hips up, down dog. Here's the ripple. High plank or kneeling. Chaturanga. Up dog or mini cobra. Down dog. Left leg sweep it up. 3-legged dog. Step it forward. Come into your high lunge. Right foot steps forward. Top of the mat. All right. We'll end with a little cool down Shavasana here. Let's help ourselves down to the mat. Arms reach up. Swan dive it down. Halfway lift. Float back down. At the top of your mat, we're just going to step the feet out to the side, nice and wide. Grab for your wrist or grab for your elbows. Drop your head. Nice little inversion. If you didn't know, down dog is like an inversion. Doesn't have to be a handstand or anything difficult. I think my master teacher was also saying that legs up the wall is an inversion too. You're inverting your body in some way. When the head is under the heart, I believe that counts as an inversion. So we're just swaying here. The legs are straight. Stretch out your hamstrings. Take it down to the mat. Hands come through center. Take a knee and take another knee. Sweep it around to your bottom. This is a really fun, cute little trick. So you can either just help yourself down onto your back, but if you want to try a little trust fall, you can follow me. So you can just work your way to your back. But if you want to try a trust fall, you want to hug yourself tight, protect your head, tuck your chin to your chest, and we're going to rock back here. So tight little ball, toes are up. Rock, and then rest your head down. Hug your knees into your chest. That may have been a lot for 6 in the morning. I get it. Give yourself a big hug because you're the first to give yourself love every single day. Love yourself before you start tending to the other people, like your kids, your family. Give yourself the first hug of the morning. I love myself as I am, and I love you as you are. We're going to find like a happy baby here. Open the hips, flex your feet. They can be forward or towards the sky here. And then grab for your knees, inside of the knees, or from the outside. Stillness, or add some rocking. Happy baby feels so good. Nice hip opener. Well, we were working in our child's pose too. Child's pose is good for the hips and for your low back. All right, we're gonna end last kind of 2 stretches here. Pull those legs in, shake the feet out if you need to. Big squeeze. All right, opening the arms out to the sides. Knees are in the chest. Let's drop the knees. I'm getting congested. Drop your knees to the right side. The higher up your knees, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. So you want to keep your knees like in line with your hips. If that's too much and you can't stack the knees comfortably, you can start to straighten out your legs. So we're still angled, and you could use this right hand for support to kind of help stack your hips so they're not slouching back. This congestion is so freaking weird, like laying on your back. And now it's just all nasally. Like I feel like I'm talking like this. As soon as you stand up, it's a little bit better. All right, let's take 2 more inhales. Somebody sick watching this is like, can't relate. All right, we're going to switch sides. So open those arms to a T. Hug your knees into your chest. Use that core. Drop them to the left side. Pop, pop, pop. You may hear some twisting. So same thing. The hips or your knees are lining up with your hips. They're not super high. They're lining up with that hip. And then the modification, if you need to straighten out those legs. Okay? Shoulders are flat, chest is open. Two more breaths. We're going to head into our Shavasana. Roll onto your back. You can keep your knees bent. You can straighten out your legs. For me today, I think it's going to feel comfortable for me to bring my feet together and hips are open. Let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Two more, just like that. Help reset. Last time. Okay. Relax your mind, relax your body. Relax this being. Body softens, we soften in our eyes, our jaw, and anywhere else we may feel a physical clench. Let that go with an exhale. We're presently processing how our body feels at this exact moment. How do I feel after practicing this beginner sun sal? Do I have a new perspective on it? How does my body feel after it? Do I feel a little sore? Do I feel more loose? Maybe my conscience cleared. I'm noticing I can't even think. Maybe those are the things that are going through our mind. Whatever it is, allow it to just presently process and work its way through the body. Right, if you want to hang out in Shavasana, you can for as long as you'd like. We're going to wake up for our friends that need to get their day started here. From this relaxed position, let's just work our way to one side, fetal position. And when you're ready, come up to an easy seat. Sukhasana, maybe you're on your knees, whatever feels right. We'll sweep those arms overhead, prayer, down to heart center. And I thank each and every one of you for joining today's practice. Hope you learned something. Hope this is something new that you can try in your own personal practice. And thank you for being you. From my heart to each and every one of you, namaste. Woohoo! Thanks, friends, for joining me for 6 a.m. yoga. The class will be available later today once it uploads. So if you're watching this at like midnight or something, enjoy. Tomorrow is sound healing and meditation. So we'll be back with maybe the singing bowls, maybe we do some Reiki or something, but we'll see what I'm feeling tomorrow. Other than that, enjoy your day. I hope to see you on another platform. Bye. Oh, now my light is in the way. Here.